We had an absolutely amazing wedding. Truly. And honestly, that's what matters most. But wow, some people are just unbelievable. Like, how do you even act this way? Let me start with guest number 1, a friend of my husband's. Just days before the wedding, he messages my husband and says, "Hey, can my wife and I bring our kids?" And then adds, "Get this, we can't come otherwise." At this point, we'd already finalized the head count with the caterer. But whatever. We didn't want drama. My husband said yes. I contacted the caterer. We adjusted everything. Wedding day comes. They never showed up, no text, no call, nothing. They straight up ghosted us. Yeah. Fuck them. Now, guest number 2. This one was on a whole other level. A family member of my husband's was invited, with a +1, and her daughter. She calls my husband and says she's bringing a female friend as her +1. Okay, fine. But then she adds, "Oh, and my friend has a daughter. She can't be left alone. No babysitter. Can her daughter come too?" At this point, I'm already tired. But whatever. Sure. Then her 6-year-old daughter tells my husband, eyes full of excitement, "I really want to be a flower girl." We hadn't planned on having a flower girl at all, but she was so excited, so sweet. So I said yes. I bought her a dress, got her a basket, flower petals, the whole thing. Because why not? On the wedding day, I'm getting ready at an Airbnb near the venue with a few friends. No official wedding party, just women I love. My husband is getting ready at a different Airbnb nearby. Important detail. After the wedding, my husband and I were going back to my Airbnb. Alone. So, the flower girl and her mom arrived to get ready with us. But surprise! The random friend and her daughter come too. At this point, I'm like, okay. They drove 3 hours. I don't want to be rude. We all get ready together. I pay for everyone's makeup. Yes, everyone. Even the random friend. Even her daughter. Because it would have been awkward not to. Then I noticed something weird. The friend's daughter is wearing a white flower girl dress. I didn't buy it. I didn't plan it. Strange. But okay. We're about to leave when I realize I don't have a way to carry the Airbnb key. Flower girl's mom says, "Oh, I'll hold it." Cool. That matters later. Fast forward to the ceremony. My flower girl walks down the aisle. And suddenly, the random friend's daughter runs up beside her. She just joins in. Throws petals. Walks like she's part of the plan. One of my friends comes up later and asks, "So, who are the flower girls?" I say, "Well, one is my husband's family member's daughter." And then I pause. We have absolutely no idea who the second one is. Yeah. Now the wedding ends. We're exhausted, happy, ready to finally be alone. I mention to my husband, "Oh, flower girl's mom has the Airbnb key." He goes to get it. He comes back looking confused. She says, she's coming back with us. I blink. What? Apparently, according to her, the plan was that she, her friend, and both daughters were spending our wedding night with us. I just stood there, silent, for about 5 seconds. Then I said, "Absolutely not." My husband finally snapped out of it too and realized, yeah, this is completely insane. He went back and told her she was not staying with us. She started crying, said we were throwing her and her daughter out on the street. He told her to go stay with her mom. She said she couldn't, because her mom wasn't expecting her. Neither were we. So my husband, being way kinder than necessary, offers to pay for a hotel room. She says one room isn't enough for all 4 of them. But somehow, our Airbnb was big enough for 6. Make it make sense. So my husband paid for 2 hotel rooms. The next morning, starting at 7 a.m., she starts calling him, over and over and over. We ignored her. Later, we found out she stole a wedding card from the reception, a gift. Yeah, we're easygoing people, really. But this pushed us past our limits. We've completely cut contact with her. No regrets, none. TLDR. Husband's family member brought a random friend, let that friend's daughter turn herself into a second flower girl, expected to spend our wedding night with us, and then stole a wedding gift. Oh, and one last thing. My husband isn't from a Western country, and our wedding wasn't in one either. Culturally, weddings there can be chaotic. People expect to show up with neighbors, friends, even their pastor. I was warned. I tried to prepare. But still, what happened crossed every boundary, and I don't regret how we handled it. Not for a second.